everyone, and welcome to my channel. So excited for today's video because I'm going to share with you 8 different ways that you can use to DIY Christmas trees now for Christmas. You can use so many things to DIY Christmas trees, like fabric, beads, including these lunch bags from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to show you those ideas in today's video. I hope that you like it. Let me know in the comments which of these ideas is one of your favorites. There are 8 ideas, so let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and that you follow me on all my social media pages. All of the links in the description box. Guys, I hope that you are ready because I am. Let's DIY together.
Project, you're going to need some floral wire. I got this one from Dollar Tree. I wish I have these in another color, but this is the only color that I have at home, so it is the one that I'm going to be using, but that's okay. Next, you're going to need some beads, and you can get beads at Dollar Tree. You can get them from Amazon. I'm going to leave you a link of where I get mine, but basically you need to cover your piece of wire with beads. I'm going to be creating a Christmas tree made out of beads, and it's going to look so beautiful. So once I add all of the beads into my wire, I'm going to make like a small loop on one side to make sure that the beads are not going anywhere, and I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other side. You can make these Christmas tree like super big, or you can make it small. It depends on how you like it and how many beads you have and how big you want your Christmas tree to be. Once I have that and I make the 2 loops on each side, I'm going to start like working with the wire and the beads, just trying to create like a spiral, something like that, to be able to make my Christmas tree. So you need to work and play a little bit with these until you have your perfect Christmas tree. Next, I'm going to be adding a super cute star sticker that you can get at Dollar Tree. I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue to make sure that it stays there, and I'm going to stick that on the top of my Christmas tree, and basically that's all. Like I said, I wish I could have another wire color, but I didn't, and maybe you can spray paint these maybe in black color, so that way it's not going to look like purple. But anyways, I really love how it turned out, and I think it's beautiful. It's extremely easy to make, and it's on a budget. For this project, I'm going to be using one of these floral foams from Dollar Tree, and they come, I think, in different sizes. I'm not sure about that, but I'm going to cover these using some Nautical rope. You can get this at Dollar Tree too, or any other store. You can use yarn too, and basically what I'm going to do is to cover the whole floral foam using the Nautical rope, and I start sticking this row from top to bottom using hot glue. Once I was done, I decided to add some fire on the rope. I think this adds a really nice color touch, and I don't know, I think the texture changed a little bit and I really like it. I think it has a high-end look, so I love to do that every single time when I'm doing projects with rope or twine. You can leave your project just like that, or you can add some small touches on the top. You can add some foliage or some bells hanging from the top and a small bow. Or like I said, you can simply just leave it like that to have a more like modern look on your small tree. Once I was done, this is how the project turned out, and I think it can look perfect on any space, maybe on your mantle, on your entryway table, or maybe on your coffee table. You can have so many options with this small tree. one, I'm going to be using some lunch bags, and you can get these at Dollar Tree, Walmart. You have so many options. You can find these anywhere. And I'm going to be making like a tree. So I'm going to be using like a template that I draw myself, or you can maybe print something from your computer or something like that. And basically you need to make like the half of the tree on one side of your back. You need to draw that, and then you need to start cutting that shape. And I'm going to be cutting these bags like 5 at the same time, just to make my work a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the same. And for this project I'm going to be cutting about 40 bags, but trust me, super easy, and it's not going to take you that long. But what I love is that with these bags you can have like 2 half trees at the same time. I hope that makes sense and you can see. And now that I have all my half trees cutted, I'm going to start sticking them together on one side. I'm going to be adding just a small amount of hot glue on that side, and I'm going to stick all of my bags together. Now that I stick all of them together, this is how they look. It looks like a book, and you can add more hot glue on that side just to make sure and reinforce everything, just making sure that all of the bags stay together. Now what you want to do is to stick the last bag with the other one from the other side. You need to add hot glue, and then you are going just to stick them together. And how amazing, how easy is to make this project. It's going to look like a book or like an accordion Christmas tree. I think that's the name of this, I'm not sure. But anyway, so this is how this project turned out, and I really love it. You can do the same, making this Christmas tree, or maybe a star, or like a snowman or something like that. Oh my god, I'm just so happy. It cost me only $1, and I have more bags, so maybe I can do another one, maybe a little bit smaller. I don't know, I love these projects so much. I'm going to be using this canvas frame. I'm actually reusing this one from another DIY that I did. And what I'm going to be doing is to remove all of the staple that has on the back side, because I need to start working first with the wood frame. So I'm going to remove all of the staples, and then I'm going to remove that canvas fabric. Once I have that part ready, I'm going to start painting my wood frame, and I decide to make something a little bit different from what I normally do with the wood. I just love the wood and the texture, but this time I decided to cover that with some black paint in a matte finish. So I did that, and I just paint the whole frame, and then I let it dry. Once I have my frame ready, I'm going to be working with the other part of this sign, which is the canvas fabric, and I'm going to cut and reuse the ones that I already have. So I just cut the edges, and then I'm going to stick these on the back side of the frame with some staples. I really love this canvas because it has like a cream tone or something like that, and it looks so good with the black frame. Okay, now I'm going to be working with the second part of this project. I'm going to be using some yarn that I get from Dollar Tree, and you can find this in so many colors, and I decided to get this green one that I really like, and I'm going to be making some tassels, and I need to make the tassels all the same size, so you can use maybe like a piece of cardboard or something to make sure that they are the size that you want, and then just make the tassels. And for this project I'm going to be making 6 tassels in total. Once all of my tassels are ready, this is how they look, and I want to make a Christmas tree. So first I'm going to be adding a small piece of wood that I stain, and I'm going to be adding that on the bottom part of the frame, and then I'm going to be adding all of the tassels, forming a Christmas tree, and I'm going to be sticking this with hot glue. It is super easy, and this is how this project turned out. I think it looks amazing, and I think I want to make these in a bigger size because I really like how it turned out. And just remember that you can do it in so many colors and sizes. going to be using this triangle sign from Dollar Tree, and it is perfect to make a Christmas tree. But I really want something different, so first I'm going to be removing like the background, and you only have to do a little force to separate it from the frame. Then you must use sandpaper to remove all the pieces of paper that were left in the frame to have like smooth edges. From there, I'm going to be using my Waverly chalk paint in black color, and I'm going to be painting my entire frame and then just let it dry. I'm using black color because I really like it, and it's kind of like the theme that I'm going for this year. But you can paint this frame in red and blue, green, any color that you like. Once the paint is dry, you can use a sandpaper or a sanding sponge and just like sand all the edges so that they stand out a little bit more and give this project a little bit more dimension. From there, I'm going to be using Twine from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to stick it to one side of the frame, and I'm going to start like turning this Twine in my entire frame in different directions until I like how it looks. And guys, because of this frame have like a triangle shape, you should place like glue dots on the back side of the frame so that the Twine does not move, and then this ended up looking like a big mess. Once you finish with that part of the tree, you can work on the base. And for the base, I will be using a Dollar Tree wood stem, and I will glue it with hot glue in the center of this wooden circle. From there, I'm going to add a little bit of wax in antique color so that the wooden circle looks a little bit more like darker and match with the stem. And now I just have to stick the tree on the top of this vase or on the top of the stem with hot glue, or maybe a little bit of E6000 just to make it stronger. And finally, you can decorate this tree maybe with berries or pine peaks or pine cones just to give it a nice touch. Once you finish, this will be the result, and I really love it because it has a very high-end looking, but it is a very budget-friendly project to do, and I love the colors. But remember that you can recreate the same project and just change the color to one that matches with your Christmas decoration this year. For this project, the first thing you will need is a cardboard, and you can get them at Dollar Tree. The color doesn't matter. And basically, I will be rolling this cardboard to form a cone, and I want to make a Christmas tree. So I will be forming a cone, and you can make it the size that you want. You can make them big or small, and also make it wider or thinner. once I have my cone, you can add hot glue to make sure that it stays in place, and then you can cut the bottom part of the cone to make sure that it's straight, and you can try to put it on any surface to make sure that it stands up right. Now I want to make like a wooden faux cone, so I'm going to be using these contact paper that you can get at Dollar Tree. You're going to find these on the kitchen section, and I'm going to be adding the contact paper on my cone. And of course you can always use some heat to help you add the contact paper without bubbles, and I always like to use my heat tool. Works amazing, and you can find the link of these in the description box. Basically, you need to cover your cone with this contact paper to make it look like wood. Because this is a big cone and it's made out of cardboard, you want to make like a vase to make it a little bit more stronger. Instead, I decided to add a round lid inside of the cone. I stick it with hot glue, and that is going to work too, and it's going to make this cone so much stronger. Going to be making another Christmas tree, but this time I'm going to be using these foam cone. I got these on clearance at Walmart, and to cover this cone I'm going to be using this soft microfiber cloth that I get from Dollar Tree, and it is white and I really like it. I think it's going to work perfect now for Christmas, so I decided to cover my foam cone with these, and I am using some hot glue to be able to stick this cloth. And guys, remember that this time I'm using this foam cone, but you can use cardboard too, or you can check at Dollar Tree because I think they also have foam cones like these on the Crafter Squares section. For the next Christmas tree cone that I'm going to be making is made out of cardboard. Again, I'm going to be doing the same process as I did in the first project, but this time I'm going to be cutting my cone a little bit smaller. Then you can use a fabric. Dollar Tree has so many options right now for the Christmas season, but this one that I'm using right now, I just got it from Walmart. It's so inexpensive too. And basically what I'm going to be doing is the same thing. I'm going to cover my cone with this fabric. And something that I really like about this Christmas tree cone is like the pattern that this fabric has. But remember that you can change that, and you can use any fabric or color that match with your Christmas decor for this year. Something that is super important is that you add hot glue only when you start sticking the fabric, and then at the end, just to avoid any mess with the hot glue. Once I was done doing my 3 cones, my 3 Christmas trees, this is how they look together, and I really love these. All of them have different textures and like patterns, and I really like that. I love to mix and match different textures, and I think this project turned out amazing. It's extremely on a budget, and I really hope that you like this idea. So my loves, this is how all of our projects turned out, and I really love all of them. I hope that you can get some ideas and inspiration on how you can make Christmas trees on a budget using Dollar Tree supplies. Let me know in the comments which of these 8 ideas is one of your favorite, and make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Make sure that you follow me on all my social media pages. All of the links are in the description box. And guys, thank you so much for your love and support, and see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye.